Nonviolent pro-life activist is facing 11 years over Federal Freedom of Access to a Clinic Act charges. Let's start the discussion with reviewing the good old First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Tulsi Gabbard, while exiting the Democratic Party, had this to say, quote, "Any political party that is trying to erase the presence of God from every facet of public life and is hostile towards those who choose to worship God cannot be trusted to protect our inalienable God-given rights enshrined in the Constitution and therefore should not be in power," end quote. And really, this is what this is about, making an example not of this protester, but of faith-based motivation, demonizing religion and its propensity to fly in the face of wokeism and the government's desire for subjugation and control. God and family make people harder to control. They exist in a world that is fulfilled in ways that make others vulnerable to heavier levels of manipulation. When the house of your life is built upon the foundation of God and family, you are empowered to be centered in principles and God-given unalienable rights. This creates quite a problem for demonic forces reaching for control with the ugly hand of fear and intimidation. Real people of faith hold fast to the tenets of being in the world but not of it. People of faith are willing to be chastised and even hated by society, especially if that society has descended into madness. If you are living a life you perceive to be pleasing to God, you could care less about what people who base their life in a woke philosophy that denies God's existence entirely really think or say about you. And people who aren't isolated and who are rooted in faith will endure intense hardships to protect God's commandments as they understand them for themselves and others. And this is why, as Tulsi Gabbard points out, that there is a hostility towards people of faith. It has nothing to do with whatever smear they leverage against them, intolerance or racism or whatever ad hominem attack they push forward, but it has everything to do with empowerment, the empowerment you find in a relationship to a power greater than all governments or corporations combined. It's about power and it's about control. And this is where the DOJ is misunderstanding the source. Because to threaten peaceful protesters with extreme sentences and a denial of their constitutional rights would only work if you were threatening people that valued the rules of this upside-down world above the rules of the world beyond this one. To threaten people of this nature with extreme punishments will only backfire in eliminating the cause they wish to extinguish. They will make martyrs out of people like these, and these severe reactions will act as a battle call against what they will perceive as satanic forces, against the one true God that they worship. On top of that, people in the middle with no particular bent towards religion will be alarmed at the anti-American behavior of the DOJ for extreme punishments leveraged at citizens engaging in their First Amendment rights, the right of people peaceably to assemble. They might say, yeah, but this character broke into a clinic and was massively disruptive. Defenders would say the nature of protest is disruption, and off the back of BLM protests, which went quite a bit further off the rails than this one, the hypocrisy becomes displayed in neon lights. And anyway, take people downtown, throw them in the slammer, sure, for a night or two, slap them on the wrist, okay. But if outside of real disruption, if a protest is non-violent, clearly this should be the extent of the response. Anything more than that, and all kinds of alarm bells about our freedoms and rights should be ringing, no matter where you are on the debate surrounding abortion.